Hey guys, so Annie Wallace here, and I'm a one-star diamond coach with Beachbody and on the Team Boom. So I get asked this question a lot, all the time. How do I manage my time with starting up my Beachbody business with my two kids, and then previously when I used to work full time, and just balancing everything. So I think that having a schedule is the number one thing with getting yourself organized, because if you don't have it written down, then you're more likely not going to get it done, and your day is just going to go on, and then you're going to go to bed and you're going to think, you're going to have that anxiety of, I didn't get this done, I didn't get this done, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that. So if you can schedule out your week ahead of time, you're much more likely to get on a routine and then just make it a habit that that's what's going to happen every day. So I use Google Calendar, and I've used my iPhone, I've used a pen and paper, I've used pretty much almost everything. So the two things that I use a lot are Google Calendar to schedule my week, and then I use a 30/30 app, which keeps me on track, and puts a time on when I'm doing things. So the first thing that I hate to do the most is, ironically, is working out. So I make it no exception that I get up at 5:30. Usually, if I can, I get up at 5 to 6 and I get my workout done. That's the only time for me to get my workout done, because when I was working full time, I had to leave really, really early, and it's the only time that my kids are not around. I cannot work out at night, and I already know that. If I wait till 5 o'clock at night, it's just not going to happen with everything that's going on in my house. So 5 to 6 is my workout. And then right away, I do the second thing that I hate the most, which is my invites. I do some follow ups and some emails, and I make no exception. Usually my kids wake up around 7, and I'll get them breakfast, and then they usually want to relax and watch like a Mickey Mouse. That before, when I had an infant and a 2-year-old, that wasn't really the case. But again, this is my schedule going back to when, what just works for me now. So usually 7 to 8, when they're watching their Mickey Mouse and we're all just hanging out, I'll do my IG post on my phone, maybe a Facebook post, and then I will try and maybe do like a blog post. And then usually between 8:30 and 9:30, that's my time to shut off my computer, and I get my kids ready, and I get all of their stuff together, and we talk and we finish off breakfast, and then I get them to where they need to go to preschool. And again, this is the first year that Will was at these preschools. Before, I used to be with him all the time. On Tuesdays is when I do my team trainings and Zoom calls with coaches that are, stay-at-home moms or maybe work from home, and I'm able to talk with them during the day. And that's usually my mother-in-law will watch the kids from 9:30 to 1. John goes to preschool all day, 9:30 to 1, but that's just the time that I have to do my training and my Zoom calls. Again, when I first started out, I didn't have a big team, so I didn't need this time. I focused way more on my invites and my follow-ups and my emails. But now that I do, this is the top priority for me, so I do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then usually I'll pick them up, my kids. I usually try to do in the afternoon when my son is napping, I'll do a blog. And then I'll get on my Facebook and just answer some messages and do some more follow up. And that's usually when he's sleeping. So I try to do my blog twice a week. And that is my goal going forward, August, September. So usually my rule of thumb is it's me in the morning and my team at night. So what do I mean by that? Me in the morning, workouts, invites, follow-ups, my personal things to do with my customers. And then I usually will do my coaches. And then at night, that's when I get on my coach shooting the diamond at 8 p.m. and then my coach basics at 9:50 on Mondays. And I think Mondays is a good day because a lot of people are just hanging out at home. And then our team boom call at Wednesday, always make an effort to stay close to the fire and get on there, because it just ignites our passion for what we do as coaches. All the scheduling and inviting and all that, you really need to focus in on why we do what we do, and get back to the basics of hearing those stories of people being able to leave their jobs, and this person lost 20 pounds, 5 pounds, 100 pounds, and that's where I get all that is on our team calls. And then most importantly, right here, which I can't believe I forgot, is, and let's just do this anyway. So if you want to create an event, you can make it. Usually I'll pick up my son at 11:30, and then right here you just drag National Wake Up Call. So there we go. So this is what I know what to do and when I'm scheduling it. And then I use an app. It's called 3030, and I do that on my phone. It's right here. It's so simple. I just like make sure that I click it, and then it counts down, and then it alerts me that my time is up, so that I know to move on to the next thing. Because you don't want to spend so much time on one thing. You want to make sure that you are, hitting all spots. So when you go to bed at night, you're like, I just did everything that I possibly could to grow my business. My calendar when I was working full time and stay-at-home moms, this might be a little bit different than what you can do. But I mean, when I was working full time, my schedule obviously looked different than this. I'd say the majority of what I did was in the morning, 5 to 7, and pretty much it looks exactly the same. And then here and there, usually between my lunch break, I would do my some stuff on Facebook, and then my calls at night were pretty much the same when I was working full time with 2 kids. And again, I started all this when I had an infant and a 2-year-old. And was working. So schedule for me in Power Hour is really, really important. And just being able to, when you're done with it, check it off and move on to the next thing. And just know, you can take 5 minutes to build this so that you are set for the week. So, choose what works for you. But this is something that has really, really been helpful for me. And it also links up to my husband's calendar. So he knows sort of what I'm doing and where I am. And what I'm focusing on. And if we have like a wedding, it links to his too. So, and I get an alert to make sure that I did that. And then when I'm done with it, I can, you can duplicate this event again. So you can choose when to do it again. And then there is a way that you can click it off that you did it. So anyways, I hope that was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. And again, you just need a Google Gmail account to be able to make this calendar. Bye.